Hey guys, welcome back to LA Noire. So on the last episode we were promoted to the Homicide Desk. God help us all. Let's just jump straight in. Okay. The Red Lipstick Murder. Shit.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the Homicide Desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing.
Hey, Rusty.
Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Bearing all the signs of a werewolf? Okay, completing the desk unlocks the streets of LA, allowing you to patrol the city and attend street crimes. Each desk offers a new set of street crimes and incidents to attend. Okay, Rusty, wait for me, mate. Let's go and investigate.
You have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
That's that cop.
Is he talking about me?
Taking the Stirrup Union trouble. Are you drunk, mister, or you just cracked?
I want to make homicide.
I'd rather
you
you
know
took
you
the
made it.
wheel.
You got that.
Okay, I'll take the wheel then. How'd you get in? It's been a while since I played this game, actually. Right, we're in a different car as well. Let's turn around. Whoops. Yeah, so I've had a couple of comments. I don't think we're very good at actually reading the suspects and stuff, so I need to pay more attention.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Jones, or they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself.
Okay.
See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
Are we any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off. Take the next left.
The next left.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Okay, here we are. Let's do some investigating.
We're here now.
Right, okay, who are you speaking to then? Is it up there? Let's talk to the let's talk to this copper here. Copper here.
Just up the dirt road, detective.
Okay, he's pointing up here. Right, we need to concentrate. I tell you, this game you need a lot of concentration, I think. And we got to read them a bit better.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Bloody hell. Okay. She's been stripped of her clothing.
Trollman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Okay, the music's kicking in now. Let's investigate.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Size 8.
Size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Okay. Size 8s. The blood's it's been dragged. Let's have a look at the woman. Well, let's talk to him first.
Has the scene been secured?
Patrolman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
Victim's personal effects. Okay, let's go. Oh, here they are. Let's have a look at this then. So, hairbrush. Nothing really out of the ordinary, just a hairbrush. So we're going to find out the victim's name. It's that bit lippy.
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Oh, something over there. Let's have a look at this over here first. See what this is. It's like a globe or something.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Oh, we've got to put it together. Fine. Voila. Oh, that's a handy little property of Bamba Club.
Why steal a table lighter?
Let's get the Bamba Club then. Okay.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been battered.
Interesting.
BD.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
See that? It's actually caved in.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Okay. Ring's been taken off.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
CD. Like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the Bamba? Man could die of thirst in a case like that.
Oh, I see. So that's been written on by lipstick then. So that's what they said. It's not the same lipstick which is in her bag, which is brand new. So we got all the clues then. Let's consult our book quickly. So we don't know the murder victim's name yet, but we know she's in her 40s and she's female. We know nothing about the murder suspect at all yet. So we do, however, know that he had size 8 shoe prints. We found the lipstick in the bag, unused. We found a gold-plated lighter, cigarette lighter in the shape of a globe. Bamba Club lighter, which we're going to go to in a minute. And the writing on the body, lipstick markers on the body, read, "Fuck you, BD," and Tex. And it was a blood trauma to the victim's head and face. And she also had a missing ring. Okay, so we're going to go to the nightclub, the Bamba Club. It says here it's a bar frequented by the murder victim, not the suspect. So let's go there.
The werewolf?
For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? Big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. I've been working evidence in BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. For some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found him.
Here we are then, Bamba Club.
I think he's a bit of a gangster. He treats me nice.
So, gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched.
Oh God!
Pour me
All
3
right.
fingers of rye.
He's having a whiskey or a bourbon, whatever. So let's go and speak to this. What's his name? McCall.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Oh, maybe this is the guy, the owner.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Okay, I was just trying to analyse him then to sort of get a bit of foundation. Okay, so suspect seen with victim.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
Okay, he looks like he's telling the truth. What do you think?
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes, at around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
You want a tip?
Okay,
Refill my
thank
coffee
you.
next time, honey.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I'm confessing that I love you.
So we got the number plate for whoever this guy was, and we've also got her name of her husband. Is it Henry Jacob? No, I can't remember already. Okay, let's talk about the ring then.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Well, come on. I mean, you know, I'm dating that.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
Oh. So, knowledge of husband.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
See, again, his dodgy little eyes moving around like he's guilty as hell. I'm going to have to just go date on that, I'm afraid.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. And she picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCole. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Okay. Investigate Celine Henry's residence. I guess we talk to Jacob as well when we're there. I wonder if we need to ring up about the phone, about this number plate. So can we not use the phone? Guess we can't.
You know the way. You can drive. You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined.
Yeah, he's not going to fit in if he keeps on... if he's got a problem with everyone. Right. Let's go and speak to this Jacob. I'm assuming he knows. Or maybe not. Did they have an argument? Did he say something
the
about...
back door. Wait here a second.
Oh. Be careful, Rusty.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
So someone broken in or someone broken out? Right, I guess we got to look around then, and yeah, let's see what we can find. Here we go, another newspaper here. Family burnt to death. Cops say house fire deaths are suspicious.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
What is going on with this doctor? I wonder if he'll like come into the story and be, I don't know, like the werewolf guy, werewolf killer. Anyway, the dining room.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Okay. Size 9 shoe. Oops. Right, here we are in the bedroom now, where all the action happens, all the magic happens.
Junk.
Junk. A ring? A missing ring.
Tiffany, the rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Okay. Yeah, she said she was a flyer.
A regular Amelia Earhart per day.
That's a ring look on her finger, the big ruby thing, I think. She's alright, she's quite pretty. I'll tell you something, it's a bit of a shithole in this bedroom. Right, I think there's nothing else in this bedroom anyway, so let's keep moving. Oh, there's a note. If you sober up, you can find me at apartment 2, 1050 Hackney Drive.
Are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband. Jacob could give him something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I get nasty when I'm thirsty.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Drink.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
$30. Alright, is that all the clues done? Yeah, music stopped. Brilliant. So we got all the clues in here. Let's go speak to the neighbours then. Let's see if they heard anything. Oh. Can I speak to you, please, ma'am?
I knew it.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Okay, I'm just going to see what size feet she had. Okay, we spoke to the neighbours. Do we speak to the neighbours over this side? Yes, we can. So there's no answer. We block again. I guess all we can do now is go to Jacob's apartment. I thought we could ring in as well of that car, but I'll try on the phone in here.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thank you.
Okay, so that was good then. So I guess we can go to Jacob's apartment now. Next, let's do it.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Can you drive to this one?
Yeah, you're driving.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. Keep the hats off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Yeah, we still don't know what BD and text mean.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
Right, we're actually going to arrest him. Should we just question him?
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
That she's...
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Wow, I don't know what to think about that. He seemed quite shocked, to be honest. So let's have a look around then.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
No good to me.
Maybe he was trying to, I don't know.
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber.
Okay, we can... Yeah, can we do it then? That's it. Thanks for the offer. Oh, I can't see what it says.
Oldest problem there is. What to do about the old lady.
I need you to do something about my wife. Thanks for the offer. I need you to do something about my wife. Thanks for the offer. I need you to do something about my wife. So he's paid somebody to kill his wife? Okay, let's see what we can find in the bedroom. There's going to be something. Right, these size 8s? No.
Size 11s.
Looks like that's it then. Okay, let's go and question him then. We're ready for you now, Jacob. So the movements of victim. So we know she left the house about 10:30.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
So, okay, it looks like he was lying, but have we got proof? He's either lying or doubt. Let's have a look at our book a second. Right, okay, I've looked over in the book. I couldn't see anything in my notebook. I'm just going to go doubt because he just looks a bit dodgy.
We get the impression that Celine liked to live the glamorous life. How did she end up with a hump like you, Jacob?
Celine was one of the first woman pilots. She hung out with movie stars and royalty. But when she came back here broke and struggling, she married a mechanic. Put a roof over her head, food on the table. Not glamorous, but the best I could do. I'm not ashamed about that.
We got it wrong. Oh, I wonder what that was then. Okay, last contact with the victim.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Right, I'm going to go lie because you punched her.
That's a lie and you know it. You tailed her, watched her come out of a bar, and then beat her to death. Admit it, Henry.
Why would I do that, Detective?
Okay, let's try marital problems. I don't think we're going down the right avenue here.
My wife was a drunk. It was a sickness with her. Doesn't mean I didn't love her. Would you stop loving your wife if she was unwell?
No, I wouldn't.
God, I'm cocking this one up. Right, let's see if we can get these ones right. Motive for murder.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
I never gave up on my wife. Right, I'm going to go lie again. And I'm going to use that kind of scribing, the note.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
Right, okay. Well, we hopefully got this one right. Death threat note.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
Finally, we got one right. Okay, alibi for Jacob Henry.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. I'm not the going out type.
Okay, again, I'm going to go through the script here. So you can prove that you came back from here after you left your wife's place. So it was his wife's place. So that bar owner was ringing Jacob, like, here, now. So in that case, then, he must be lying. Because the bar owner was ringing here. And there was no answer.
You called the bar to give yourself an alibi. Then you went after her, beat her, and dumped her in a park. I think you are a sack of shit, Jacob.
You're not going to pin Celine's death on me. I'll take a lie detector test to prove it.
Okay, again, this one might be completely wrong. Let's do it.
McCall says he called and you didn't pick up.
I tried to get her help, and she laughed in my face. Well, then, of course, she needs me. I'd had enough. Everyone has their limit.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. how you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't
No, I don't
stand
think
it
he
anymore.
killed
Shut your
her.
goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh, hang on. How do we fight on this thing again? It's been a while.
Okay. You're awful hot on...
What's this?
You're awful hot under the collar.
Oh, right, I got it now, okay. Right. I forgot how to fight. It's been over a week, actually, since I played this.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Okay, we got to use the phone.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
All right.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I.
The wrench, being a mechanic, would ever get hold of a wrench.
Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Right, okay. Right, so we need to speak to this, is it Mendez? Let's have a look. So Alonzo Mendez was a vehicle owner seen with Celine Henry on the night of the murder. So that obviously ties with the license plate, number plate. We want to check his feet out, see if they're size 8s.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Okay, here we are, Mendez' apartment. Right, let's check out what number is it. Number 16.
Mendez, apartment 16.
How's that cop? Seems like a decent guy.
Number 16. Where are you? I must put stairs then. 4th floor. Let's take the lift. Is there a lift?
Here. The apartment's up on the top floor.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in.
Yeah, that's his style, isn't it? He's already kicked in 2 doors.
Take a look around and see what you can find.
God, this is a long case, this one. mean, you think the... Oh, what's this, a key?
I don't think this is going to help us.
We're looking for a metal...
This doesn't pertain to the case.
A metal blunt instrument as well. So 2 things we need to find. Shoes and a blunt instrument. There's a gun here. I mean, that's a metal blunt instrument. If...
This isn't what we're looking for.
What, gun? Oh. Here's the wrench.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
Okay, well, there you go. And we have the lipstick which is being used to write on the victim's body.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Right, let's go. Where's he gone?
Stop right there.
Should we get a gun out or not? God, these guys are all so fast. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Come on, quick, quick, quick. He's going to cross the road. Right, he's going to go into a car. We got a car chase on. This is where we destroy half the city now. This crazy car handling. Let's do this. Which way did he go? Oh, there he is. God, this isn't easy to drive this car, I'm telling you.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
Okay.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
Oh!
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
I'm trying.
Cole, spit him out.
Oh! Jesus, he's gonna explode, I think. Quick, get out.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Quick before it blows up.
LAPD.
God, I thought it was going to blow up then.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Thought that's job done. We have to.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Oh. Oh, right, that's nice. Poor old Phelps. You could do with a few of those just to loosen up a bit. Anyway, the red lipstick murder, we done it. We missed a clue. If you guys can let me know what clue I missed. Questions correct, we know we got 2 wrong. Vehicle damage 53. Okay, apart from that, we done it. Fantastic. Fantastic. That was a good one. First case of the Homicide Desk. Right, guys, if you like that episode, please leave a like, and I will see you on the next episode. See ya.
This pain to cool I'm blind.